Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Boltyn Battles. Let's get into it. This time we're against Azalea. With Azalea, I want to play Radiant because they have Sleep Darts that nullify your hero's ability. Raid in the Ledgers, Seek and Destroy. What else there is? Memorial Grounds. It's just a lot of recursion and a lot of disruption. Here what I do is I choose to take flight Radiant. There is what I should have done was a Bolt of Courage and a Courageous Steel Hand in hopes that I might be able to push a bit more damage. So yeah, a bit of disclaimer, this is a horrible game on my part. There are some stuff I misplay very hugely. But I still felt that it was a good learning experience and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So here it comes in for Ravenous Revel. I look at the top card, it's a Release the Tension. I'm not worried about that. So I just take the 4. With this hand, I guess I'm just trying to Engulfing Light charge and hoping that he gives me the buff so I can Lumina. But seeing that Hamstring Shot in his arsenal, my game plan has now changed to just being able to just Engulfing Light. So here I block and then I will pitch the Lumina to Engulfing Light charge. So here's a bit of a bad trade-off. What I'm doing here is I just traded 9 damage for the opportunity to deal 3 and 1 soul. 2 souls actually. Which I don't really think was a good idea, especially against Azalea and her Dominator attacks. So here she Nimbalisms followed by a Boltyn shot, so she is gonna reload. I don't really care about the reload because the Death Dealer is already gonna do that. Hang on, should I be caring about the reload? That's an interesting consideration. If any Azalea's players out there, just let me know. I don't care about the reload because I am more concerned about the other stuff that's coming. You know, the ones with disruption, like haha, Raid in the Leisure. So I guess if I did if I didn't let it reload and blocked, that would have made sense because I'll have less cards to block in the end anyways. So here I am considering my Crown, Brave Forge and Sink Below to block for 8. I think that would have been an okay play. But here I just decide to Sink Below. I save my armor. Because the point of consideration here was what is my follow-up, you see. If I Crown and Brave Forge Braces, I don't have a way to give good again. So here I just E-Strike. I completely forgot about the Seek and Destroy, which would have made the Sink Below, Crown of Providence, Brave Forge Braces play more enticing. Here he knocks the Death Whistle to find another Raid in the Ledger, which is like such an Azalea thing to do. So as you can see, the life difference because of the fact that I took so much damage at the start, not great for me. This is once again coming for 8 with a Seek and Destroy ability, which means I'm not going to keep anything in my hand. So with that in mind, I decided to, hey, I'm going to save the V of the Vanguard, sending it to the bottom. Take Flight is my highest power, which then lets me charge. So I'm throwing something else away. Yep, here I'm only dealing 4. You can see that there's indeed just a 10 life differential. But here he Fate Foresees, making it a 14 life differential. It doesn't look great at all. Here I look at my hand and I realize there's literally nothing I can do but CNCing. which is fine considering he read in the ledger. So it was just between choosing a Battlefield Blitz or Valiant Trust in my arsenal, and I preferred to use Valiant Trust because I already have enough souls. And Battlefield Blitz saves me 1 soul, but I believe Valiant Trust is more powerful. So here the CNC pathetically does nothing. But it is what it is. It is still 6 damage. We still have a 12 life total differential. So I see my hand, I look at V of the Vanguard. I see a Raid in the Ledger, I cry. But with V of the Vanguard, I can during V of the Vanguard charge 1 and then play. But the problem with that is I won't have a pitch to Valiant Trust. So here is where I decide to use my armor. Here I'm doing something stupid again. I am deciding to sink something, which isn't very good considering that V of the Vanguard is really dependent on you having light cards. And then with the CNCs and the E-strikes that I run and snatches, trying to sink something isn't exactly a very good thing to do. Once again, I make a stupid mistake here and do the exact same thing. But I got lucky, I wasn't punished. So with a Tunic, I could V of the Vanguard, Valiant Trust and Radiant, but I decided to just go white instead. So I forgot to give my V of the Vanguard go again because, you know, life differential, under pressure and stuff like that. So here's 4, here is Bolt of Courage, giving it go again. And lucky me, I draw another Bolt of Courage. Giving it go again. I am now met with the option to either Lumina for 4 and 4 or to Radiant and Valiant Trust for a total of 12 damage. So that's 8 and 12. I choose to keep the arsenal because I don't see myself keeping a very huge hand the next turn. And playing Lumina also means that I am able to gain some life and perhaps gain some soul. Although it means that I break the V of the Vanguard chain, which does it really come into play? Not really. It's still 4 and 4. So here I Lumina and swing my Radiant. Giving quick go again and swinging again. So here I review a CNC which sucks balls. I review a Sink Below which sucks even more, but that is one of the trade-offs when you run not a fully light list. Unlike I think Josh Lau runs a pretty hefty light list. I don't with CNC snatches and E-strikes. So yeah, that's what you trade off. For a more disruptive play, you yourself might not get hit. You might not trigger Lumina. And I think I'm fine with it. So here he Bolt and Shot for 5. Here what I'm considering is a Raid in the Ledger. Then again, I am pretty sure he has used all 3. I didn't bother to check because at this point I was like, fudge, yeah, it isn't really my best gameplay, you know. So here he Bolt and Shot, he reloads and then he Remorseless. So what I realized, if I didn't let him hit, he would have 3 cards in hand. With that 3 cards in hand, he could still take aim, reload, and then pitch to attack. So yeah, I guess I made the right play here, unless I'm not seeing something. But yeah, here I realize I have to block, otherwise I'm gonna die to Remorseless, which is like such a dumb. Life is sad, so I block out. But yeah, I wanted to account for any other disruptive plays, which is why I took the Bolt and Shot. So here I'm pretty happy with my next turn. take flight, raid in 4, 3, and 7, that would threaten 14 damage. I still haven't used my Snapdragon skills, which is something to consider, considering that second turn, it was an engulfing light red, blue, and a Lumina. I could have used the snaps there to push damage with Lumina. So here he blocks with double Nimbalism. I throw a Radiant at him. I always throw the Radiant first, because with the Radiant I get him down to a lower life, forcing him to block with Valiant Trust. If I were to throw the Valiant Trust, he would be able to know how to block more efficiently, and I don't really want that. So here, I think he leaves the game. So yeah, I don't think that last turn where I didn't block the bolt and shot was a misplay. There are other considerations as well. Okay, let's say it's take aim, a card to pitch, and an arrow, right? Yeah, I would rather block that arrow than bolt and shot. Bolt and shot did nothing for him that turn, because that card had reload. So yeah, the opponent leaves, and here I contemplate how lucky I am to be able to still eke through a victory after a Boltyn. Yeah, I guess that's it. I do hope you guys are enjoying Dynasty. I mean, we shall see how powerful Spirit of Arena is, you know. Yeah, it's not really my best gameplay, but I do hope that you guys take something out of it. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys around.